and steal the live link. No,
there we go. We are live. 6th Floor Show, live. Interview with Ricardo Williams. Coming up in a minute. There we go. We are live. 6th Floor Show, live. How far up behind it is?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Who's in the building?
Oh, yeah, I love right now.
That's the problem. You have to like lean forward to see.
I don't know, mate.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some...
Put some music on?
Yeah.
What should we put on? New single?
Might as well.
Oh, let's put some 6th Floor on. Ah, Ricardo's in the building. He gets like the Preston's John. There he is.
Yes, my man.
What are you saying, guys? You alright?
Yeah.
How you doing? All good?
Yeah, man, I'm good. How you been?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. You have to bear with us. Our first ever time interviewing someone.
It's fine, don't worry. It's all good. All good.
We thought we'd go for the biggest name in the UK right now.
Why not? Why not?
Exactly.
That's it.
Right, we have got some tracks to play as well, of yours.
Cool.
We'll let you choose.
Oh, wow, okay.
We've got the ones from, what we got this year?
Yeah, we got your singles.
We've got all the singles from this year.
Nice.
So we'll let you choose. We'll start with one if you want.
Cool.
Which one do you want to start with?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry first.
Big tune.
This was June. Came out in June, right? Oh, you
Yeah.
got Fritz?
Yeah, I had to think.
Yeah, June.
And what episode we played this on? Oh, he's going to check. This was actually my last question I was going to drop to you. Can you hear me right?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
Have you actually listened to an episode of the 6th Floor Show?
Of course I have.
Of course you have. Of course you have. What we like? That was going to be my last question, but nah, I got it in there straight away.
Of course I have. Anyone that plays my music, I always make it my to listen to their show, even when they're not playing, so I can just just support the show. The support is always reciprocated, always, man.
Appreciate that. We appreciate that. It's kind of difficult for us to gauge on how many people we're getting listening, but we do it anyway.
Right.
You know.
Right.
I like the music, everything that comes out pretty much.
Yeah, man.
It's different from everything.
I'll tell you what, I'm not a... Well, I wasn't, was I? I wasn't a huge R&B fan. Not
okay.
I'm more of a, give me a G-Unit album any day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But since doing the show, and that's all I pretty much listen to is R&B now. So I want to thank you as well.
My job is done.
It is.
That's it. You made a listener.
Yeah. He walked in the studio earlier, and I'm literally making an R&B beat. Yeah. I'm like, no, I need to get it out of my head. Oh, dear. This is, yeah. Yeah.
Sit down. You're sitting down. I know. Sit up. I'm live.
You are live.
Welcome everyone. Show live with Ricardo Williams right now. Tune released in June. Sorry. Go check that out on Apple Music, Spotify, it's all out there.
Should we get some questions?
Yeah. Let's talk.
Let's talk.
So, Ricardo, give us all an introduction about you.
Wow. How long do
Just
we
a
have?
brief one. Just a brief one.
All right, just a brief one.
Just a brief one.
Okay, just a brief one. So I've been singing for as long as I can actually remember. Probably about 8, 9, realizing that I can sing. I grew up a normal life like any kid. Went to college, went to uni. Halfway through uni, I was like, I really want to try this music thing. I want to have one go at it before, like, I become an adult. Do you know what I mean? And then life hits. So I was a session singer for like 4 years. And I did that for 4 years, and then life hits. And then I became a boyfriend, a husband, a dad.
Yeah.
And then I had Itch again about 3 years ago. I was still releasing music for fun.
Yeah.
It was all just for me, releasing music because I enjoy music. And then about 4 years ago, I had Itch again. I was like, okay, let's just see what happens. And yeah, I started making music 3 years ago, seriously. Again, the big song Come Over, and then He Hit Me and He Hit Me remix. Those just went, and it pulled me into music full time. So I'm sat here now with you guys. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. No, that to me, that is one of your. I personally like that He Hit Me, the remix with Lioness.
Yeah,
that was one of my. That was a big track. That was.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was an amazing song.
As well, didn't she?
Listen, the story is quite funny because I've been a fan of Lioness for years, like years and years. And she put out almost the same time as I did He Hit Me. She put out a tune called DBT, and there was remix with it with Lady Leisha and someone else. There's a few other people, and I'm a fan. Like, I'm an actual fan of Lioness. So I'm in a DMs like, oh, I love this song so much. This is so amazing. And she hit me back like, but your song's amazing too. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And then we just started chatting, and I was like, listen, there's a remix and I have to get you on it. And she just jumped straight on it. And when she sent back the vocals, I couldn't believe she just knocked it out of the palm, man.
Yeah, man.
She did. I love that track.
Yeah, that is a big track. That was our, what was it, top 2 track of the year last week.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
My choice.
That was your choice, yeah, man. Between you and Keith the Prince.
Yeah.
And that was a big tune.
Yeah.
But,
So
I love that tune. You said there, Come Over, and you had obviously Tidra Moses.
Yeah.
Remix, big.
I know.
Big.
Yeah.
Superstar.
Yeah. Even like sometimes now I can't believe it actually happened. It was all very random. All these like sort of hookups or features always start very random. So I was performing at Liverpool Sound City the year Come Over came out. So I think it was 2018. And DJ Ace was playing there, and he was already supporting the record quite a lot. So he was playing the record, I was singing there, and then after I sang, he was like, oh, Tidra Moses is in town, and she's going to be in the studio like the next day. So I think it was like the Saturday, and she was like, bank holiday Monday. So it was like, Monday, do you want to go to the studio? I'm like, yes, I do want to go to the studio. So I went to the studio, and we were just literally vibing. We wasn't really there to make any music. It was just with another UK producer called Xavier Black. And we were just in the studio playing each other music and just vibing. And I played her Come Over, and she loved it. Like, I couldn't believe it. She loved it. And then from then, we just kept in contact. And when the EP was about to come out, I kind of just cashed in my favor. We were like, I know you love this song. It'd be amazing to get you on it. And again, she like no hesitation. So again, all now I can't like it's just amazing. Like, it was never planned. Like, it wasn't in the roadmap. It wasn't like, oh, we're gonna do a remix, and TJ Moses was gonna be on it. It was all organic, all just pretty random. Yeah.
When it's unplanned.
So again.
It's always the best way when it's unplanned.
Always the best way. Always.
Even like not being funny, even like on a night out. If it's unplanned on a night out, it's always the best night.
It's the best. That's so true. When you plan it, it always fails. Always terrible when you plan it.
Exactly that.
It's good. It's good.
That is.
So that was off of Intermissions, and you also had, along with Tidra, you had Yummy Bingham as well. On All I Need. How do you manage this clutching superstar?
Literally. So that one was really for me. There's always a story to these songs, which is so funny. I feel like I could write a book. So a good friend of mine had written a song, had written a bit of All I Need, and he sent it over to me. We work a lot together, writing together. And when he sent it to me, he said, I've written this song for someone else. What do you think of it? Can you put a chorus on it? I said, of course I can put a chorus on it for you. Heard the song, I was like, no, this is my song. So I recorded the chorus, and then we wrote together on it to finish the song. And the song was finished, and in my head, it just didn't feel complete. And I kept saying, there's only 3 people in this world that I can hear on this song. Jasmine Sullivan, Jessie J, or Yummy Bingham. And I wasn't budging. Like, at the time, management was like, are you crazy? How are you going to get to any one of them? Because literally, at the time, I was fairly unknown. I didn't have much of like a track record. I had maybe 1 or 2 songs out. So I didn't have like collateral, any clout to kind of reach for like a superstar like Yummy Bingham. But I was like, the worst that can happen is we go for the punt and we fail, and we're just in the same position. So yeah, we hit up Yummy, and she pretty much came back straight away. Was like, I absolutely love this song. I want to jump on it. And for me, that was probably one of my biggest moments in my career. When Yummy Bingham sent back the vocals, I just couldn't believe it. I sat there in the studio just in awe, because I grew up on Yummy Bingham, like on all of her songs. And then when she was on the road with De La Soul as well. So it was just mind blowing. It was mind blowing. I sat in the studio, like, how did we pull this off? How am I sat here with Yummy Bingham's vocals in my inbox? Yeah. And so that song is going to be forever special to me. Yeah. It's kind of like the moment I realized, I know it sounds cheesy, that anything is possible. Like, all you got to do is try. The worst that can happen is it doesn't happen, and you haven't lost a single thing. So yeah, that's a very special song to me.
Just, and especially on the debut EP. I'll mention it.
Exactly. And again, nothing's planned. We didn't plan to have like those names on the EP. It was literally, I just wanted to make music I loved, and I wanted it to sound like a time when I really enjoyed and loved music. And it came together that way.
Yeah, man. How do you do your process? Do you sit and write in your head, or do you write to the music, or how does that for you?
It kind of changes. It kind of changes every song. Like, there is like maybe 3 or 4 things that happen, but they happen in a different order depending on the song. So sometimes a lot of the times I have a concept in my head. Yeah. So there's a song that I know I need to write, and I always say the songs find me. So when I sit with producers, if what we're creating fits with that theme that I've had, and sometimes I'll have a theme for years. I even said some of the songs at Intermission, I've had them in my head for about 5 years. I just haven't been able to find the right bits to make the song. So usually I have a theme in my head. There's a theme that I want.
We're back.
We're back.
No, bro.
Technical.
It's fine. It's fine. As long as we're not as bad as Teddy Riley, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, it was on a Nelly, wasn't it?
You've been watching the verses? Say again?
Have you been watching the verses?
Most of them. I think after the lockdown, I haven't really watched any.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch Snoop and DMX, but apart from that, I watched all of them.
Favourite one?
Say again?
What's your favourite one?
Oh, it has to be Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. That was so much fun. That was it was so fun. I think I would have enjoyed the Jagged Edge and 112 a lot better if there wasn't so much technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Fabulous and what's his face? Jadakiss was really good. I really enjoyed the energy of Jill Scott and Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
It was the first time that we got they weren't competing. It was just love in the room, which was so great to see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's good that they've started doing something like this.
It's great. It's so great, and I think it just reminds us of the music that we've had over the years. I think we forget sometimes that these artists gave us some quality music, and it's good just to see some of them just get their time in the sun again.
Yeah, definitely.
And not only that, I think just coming together and sharing, and how with the Snoop and DMX one, like Snoop was rapping with DMX at the same time. And it
Exactly.
was songs. You forget that these people are fans as well.
Exactly.
It's some more human to you.
Yeah. See, I haven't thought in a million years DMX with no Snoop Dogg songs. You know what I mean? He doesn't seem that sort of guy that listens to Snoop Dogg, does he?
and vice versa. Snoop Dogg
Exactly,
doesn't seem like the guy to listen to DMX songs.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was good.
So this year we've had Sorry, that was out in June, and we had before that we had Raindrops. That was
in April. Yeah.
Right, so we actually dropped a bit of Raindrops.
Yeah, man.
Is that everyone listening?
Yeah, man.
Tonight is different when I'm in emotions. I'm about to swim down in your ocean. Take it higher, then we break your way down. We be writing songs from when we make sound. Yeah, girl, I'm gonna work it like
Unreal. The voice is unreal. It is.
Watch my love right now, just let it fall on you. Break down, fall down, don't stop, don't stop. 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 Break down, fall down, 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 don't stop.
Yeah, man. Tune. That's a tune. That is a tune.
The vocal levels that you can hit, man, are something else.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. You know what? I say to people that I work very hard practicing to make it sound perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do appreciate it. I spend a lot of time working on my vocals, a lot of time in the studio. I'm a perfectionist, so if the take isn't right, I'll do it again and I'll do it until it's perfect. So yeah, what you're hearing is sorry.
How long does a song normally take? Like on a general, if you go to
so in actual fact, the song I can get done very quickly.
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time, and you can tell on the harmonies.
Yeah.
So I would normally spend like a good 8 hours just doing harmonies, and then I will let the song live for a while. So I'll put it down for a couple of days, then I'll listen to it for a couple of days, like while I'm going to Aldi to get my local shop, picking up my daughter from school, general things. I'll listen to the song over and over again, and then I'll go back in based on the feedback that I've heard for the couple of days, and then re-record. Yeah. So normally a song will take me a week. If I'm trying to push, I can do a song in about 3 days, like completely start to finish, mixed, mastered, out, ready to go. Yeah.
Do you ever get fed up of hearing the song?
Yes. So there's a point. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's a point where it just gets just too much.
Yeah.
And that's normally at the point where I'm waiting for the song to be released.
Yeah.
I'll be sick of it in that period, and then it comes out, and then I start loving it again.
That's what I'm
So, so I will hear the song a million times before it's released. So yeah, I normally hate it before it's released, and then fall in love with it all over again.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm exactly the same. So I put out do you know Nahanda from Birmingham?
Yeah, yeah.
I put out a track with Nahanda this week.
Oh, nice.
And I'm so bored of the track. But it only come out on Monday.
Yeah, because you've heard it a million times, right?
But I mean,
yeah.
So it's, I know exactly what you mean.
So you had last year you had your headline show up in Birmingham.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big sellout, and you done a couple. You done some in London. I think you went to Liverpool as well.
So last year we did London and Birmingham, and we saw that both. We were meant to do Liverpool, Manchester, Leicester, and there's another one that's Sheffield this year, but COVID-19 happened, so we all had to stay home.
Yeah. What was going to be the plan for this year? It's obviously more exposure.
That was it. Yeah, that was it. So fun enough, this year you guys were only going to get one song, and that would have been Between Us. The other two weren't even a thought. They no ideas. They didn't exist. So this year was just meant to be, because I'd just come back from LA in January, and the master plan was to go LA in January, make some contacts, then do a little bit of a tour in the UK, then do a few dates abroad in Europe, and then go back out to LA to make some music and maybe do some more shows out there. So it's just about giving the fans and the listeners another side of me, just seeing me live and seeing me out there. And that was the plan. That was the plan, but that kind of, it changed quite quickly.
Yeah.
So after we came back from LA, it was probably like a month after we were hit with the virus, and all my tours got cancelled, all the shows got cancelled, not even postponed. Some of them we tried to postpone, but it just didn't make sense, because at the time we didn't have the information to know when we were going to be coming back to any sort of normality. Yeah. So so then we decided, okay, if I can't be on the road, I might as well just make some music ready for the time when we all can come out and play again. So that's where we got Raindrops from, and Sorry. So yeah, just been having fun making music, to be fair.
Yeah. Is this part of a big master plan EP release in 2020, or?
Yeah. So that again, it wasn't part of the master plan. It was part of Plan B. We started making music, and it's like, okay, let's just put a little EP out, because I can't keep still. Like, I've got musical ADHD. Like, if I'm not on the road or like doing something, I get really like nervous. So we just thought, all right, let me just do an EP. So yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we're looking at November. If COVID comes back with a second wave, then we'll probably push it to early next year. But yeah, we're looking at November for about a 6-track EP.
Looking forward to that. I'll look forward to that email.
We get it what, October? We got to try.
Oh dear. So we just spoke about it, Between Us. That dropped last month.
Yeah.
DJ.
Can we
hit that up?
Between Us.
It's all out now on your Apple Music, because they're all
man, that's out now everywhere.
Spotify, the whole jazz.
Girl, let's just get to the shade. I know that you're pretty. I know you don't really want to. In my head, I'm really looking like it. I will never ever hurt you. You're always so quick and everywhere. Whenever you take a chance, girl, it ain't no joke. What I got, I just had to make you plans. And yes, said, girl, I can't show you, 'cause I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it too. You know I do. So girl, just help me know the place. Some things can't tell me what you're gonna do. So I won't tell nobody. It's between us. My body on nobody. If we're rolling it between nobody. I won't tell nobody. Between us. Between us. Between us.
You can actually hear the layers.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
hear the layers, and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell that you'd sit there, like, you know what I'm saying, with the harmonies and.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put a lot into this one because it was gonna be the only song that I was gonna release this year. So I kind of
So you made it
I
the
put
biggest,
in-
bro.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I'll give you guys an exclusive. I'm only gonna give you a little bit, and everyone's on it. There's a remix.
But between
Yeah, so there's a remix, and it's coming soon.
who I got? Who I got?
There's a remix to this, so it could probably land towards the end of the month, and it features two amazing R&B artists. So yeah, we're going for it this year.
That's something to look forward to because my holiday's going to get cancelled.
Yeah, man.
Loving that. Right. Okay, let's get into more about you.
Yeah, man.
Your all-time favourite artist or song.
Ooh.
What's that one?
Oh, it's really hard. So there's a few artists that, oh man, all right. My gut says it has to be my all-time favorite artist. Oh man, this is so hard. Oh god. Tank has to be. Yeah, I have. There are a few others. Boys to Men. Like there are a few people that are like. They are the reason why I do music. So like Drew Hill, Boys to Men, Jagged Edge, 112, Dave Hollister, Donny Hathaway. Yeah, those are like kind of my staples. But for me, I've always felt like Tank has been my blueprint. So I would have to say Tank. And my all-time favorite song, it's gonna sound really R&B-ish, like a typical R&B answer,
Right.
but it has to be Boys to Men, Down on Bending Knees, or I'd go for Tank, Cry, maybe, Cry. A Tank song called Cry.
Is that the shower?
Yeah.
Is that the one
There's
you
a few
want
other
to
songs.
shower?
There's a few other songs that I wanted to mention, but we don't mention his name anymore. But yeah, he's
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know who you're on about.
Okay. Last CD you bought. CD.
oh,
Cool.
the last CD I bought, wow, would have to have been
Like 2003, 4.
right. Yeah, it would have been it would have been Beyonce, I reckon. It would have been Beyonce. What's the album that has Deja Vu on it? No, it wouldn't. It would have been later than that.
Oh.
It would have been later than that.
See
It
what
would have been Usher. Actually, it would have been Usher. I think the last CD I bought was an Usher CD. The album with Moving Mountains on there.
Here I stand.
Here I Stand. Yes, that would have been the last CD I bought.
Underrated.
My CD collection was mad. I used to buy CDs every week. Every week.
He's
Yeah.
the same.
I still buy them now. I literally still buy CDs now.
No way!
Yeah,
What
man.
do you play them on? Like,
I don't even open them.
do you know what? Funny enough, I really miss that experience. Like opening up a CD, looking through the credits,
Yeah.
looking who's written it, who's mastered it, where they recorded it.
Yeah.
I miss that experience listening
I mean,
to new music.
My CD, like I say, half my CD collection is not even open, but I just like to have them.
Yeah.
in your
They
hand.
might- you know what?
I don't like
They're
all this
going to be worth
download.
something in a few years. You're onto something.
That's what I mean. I don't like all this download. I want to hold it.
That's it. That's it.
Okay. If you can remember, what were the last 3 things you played on your Spotify/Apple Music playlist?
Okay. So I listened to myself, which is funny enough. I listened to Jermaine Riley, and I was listening to Brandy. I was listening to Brandy. Yeah.
New album.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm letting it grow.
I'm the same. You know what? I was having this conversation with someone, and as bad as it sounds, I wasn't expecting a lot, because I feel like when an artist gives us 2 classic albums, we've had our fill. We're lucky.
Yeah.
And so I didn't feel like she was going to be able to produce something as classic as Full Moon or as the Never Say Never album. So I kind of came into it like, if I get 1 or 2 songs, I'll be happy. And I've got 1 or 2 songs, and it's a Brandy project, so you can't be too sad about it.
There's a couple on there, but I'm through it, and I keep going back through it, trying to see if I can keep hold of it, or if it's just this, passes along the wayside. Because she was what, 98? She came out about that time.
This is it.
Through that era of 2000s R&B, underrated, I think, as well. Because
This is it.
I'm saying Destiny's Child and all of that rage. But anyone, go check out Brandy, new album.
No, go check out Ricardo Williams.
Well,
That one, definitely that one.
Right, okay, we're going to do quick fire.
Cool.
I've got some quick fire questions for you.
He's been studying this.
I haven't, but here we go. The first one is a topic that we've raised before. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Usher or Neo?
Usher.
Biggie or Tupac?
Tupac.
Marvel or DC?
Oh, Marvel. All day long.
Tea or coffee?
Oh, tea.
Nike or Adidas?
Adidas.
You're paying. Cats or dogs?
Cats.
Xbox or PlayStation?
Our PlayStation.
Yeah. I can agree on some of them.
See, to me, I found the Usher Neo one hard.
It is, because they're both, the contribution to music has been great.
Yeah.
But Usher's been around a little bit longer. He's got a little bit more. He's got a little bit more in there.
This is where me and him fall out with Biggie and Tupac as well. I'm Biggie.
Well, this is it's a hard pick, because without Diddy, you haven't got some of the artists we really love and appreciate. But then Tupac's Tupac.
Yeah, that is very true.
I think Usher nicked it for me just because of that Confessions album, because that is
Classic. It's a classic. You like there hasn't been another album like it. It's literally like track after track.
No. 100%. That album it's one of the greats, isn't it? That album.
Every artist's dream to have an album like that.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
So you've been working recently, going to cash and carries early mornings.
Oh man. Listen, and to keep it lighthearted, I think this whole COVID situation has definitely, especially for musicians, has forced us to find other ways to make money. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that's been affected, especially self-employed people. And so, yeah, it's been a difficult time, but it's allowed me to be creative in how I make money. And so, my mum already owns a Caribbean restaurant in North Finchley, and she's just had the genius idea she can't seat as many people anymore because of the rules. So it's just wasted space. So we've halved the shop now into like a Caribbean grocery, which sells like all imported Caribbean goods. So imagine like, like an American grocery that would only sell like Lucky Charms and Kool-Aid and stuff like that. So specialist Caribbean stuff that you can't get your hands on. You literally have to get them from someone who's coming back from the Caribbean or find somewhere on eBay some extortionate prices. So we've got a physical store in North Finchley, and we're online as of Saturday. So you can buy all your special Caribbean goods, and it's delivery as well. So yeah, man, it's been really hard. Like, I'm a singer. The most I do is run up and down on stage for 45 minutes, and that's it for me. Do you know what I mean? So I've been up at mad o'clock, like in the fishmongers. It's a new world. I didn't know this world existed. It's a new world of meat, fruit and veg, fish, traders, stalls, markets, cash and carry. It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing.
Good. So that's in North Finchley, you say?
Yeah, North Finchley, just next to the bus station and next to the art depot.
There you go. Go check them out.
Get the plug.
Get the plug in there. I had another one, but I completely forgot what I was going to ask. No. I've got
You're done.
I'm all out.
You're all done. You're all done.
Yeah.
Anything you want to promote?
Just the new music. Yeah, so Between Us is out now.
Yeah.
So please stream it. Tell somebody, tell your mum, dad, uncle, brother, sister, boyfriend, ex, cat, dog about it. Go and stream it.
Well, we definitely do that.
And then just keep up with me, because there's some exciting things happening. Hopefully at the end of the year, we've got some new music that's gonna follow off the back of this. And then we've got the EP. So yeah, man, just keep following. I am Ricardo Williams across all socials. And then cheeky plug, marketmama.co.uk. On Saturday, all your Jamaican, Caribbean specialist goods, you can get it from there. So yeah, that's it.
There you go.
Happy Independence Day.
Yeah, Jamaica Independence Day.
Yeah, boop. Can't do a Jamaican Independence Day without a few gunshots.
You say you can't celebrate, I suppose, isn't it?
This is it.
Yeah. What would you have done otherwise?
If what?
Right, if you were allowed out, like, to celebrate, would you celebrate, or?
I'm not. You know what? I'm more of a homebody. I'm honestly a homebody. I spent my teens and my early 20s being out a lot, and now I'm like, I've had enough. I just want to come home and watch TV.
Yeah, don't blame you. I hear that, man. I think it's the only day we get that out, isn't it?
This is it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, man. Well, like we say, keep up with the music, man, because we're loving it.
Thank you, guys. I got to say, I appreciate you guys. Like, from the beginning, there's a very few amount of DJs that supported from the beginning, and you guys have been one of them. So the appreciation, I can't say it enough. Every spin, every time you play my songs on the show, it's much appreciated. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So thank you so much, man.
No, you're welcome. We're just trying to do our bit for unsigned artists. So.
Well, you're doing it.
Yeah,
you're
man.
doing it.
Thank you very much. No, we appreciate that. We appreciate you coming on the show as well and doing it live.
It's been a pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
It's our first ever time, and it's thank God it's gone smoothly. No, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, man.
Thanks, man.
Look after yourself. Look after the family,
You too.
and we'll speak again soon.
Definitely. Take care, man.
Appreciate it, man.
That remix, send it over.
Definitely.
I'll be waiting. Well, we gotta go out.
Let's go out on this.
Go out. Take care, my friend. There you go.